Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phantasy Star 4, The End of the Millennium, and when last we left off, we have returned to Motavia after doing a tiny bit of shopping, and after completing the final Hunters Guild mission. Daughter has been shut down, and with Daughter shut down, chances are there are going to be no more rogue systems that are going to threaten the Algo system. Let us go to Krupp and use the hydrofoil very briefly to get over to here, to the Soldier's Temple, where hopefully we'll be able to find the aero-prism pretty quickly, though knowing Lutz, it's quite likely that it's buried somewhere in that temple on top of that giant mountain, and we're going to have to go through a cave system. Oh Lutz, you didn't make it easy, did you? But then again, if you had, somebody might have been able to steal it. Huh? Are you guys here to inspect the ruins? Hello, you! I don't know who you are. Hopefully you're going to introduce yourself. Well, yes, we are, but who on earth are you? My question exactly. Forgive me for not introducing myself earlier. My name is Seth. I'm a traveling archaeologist. And I'm instantly suspicious because I'm an archaeologist, and yet I'm trying to go into here that's probably going to be full of very dangerous monsters. I came here in search of the ruins of an ancient temple, but there are monsters in the cave that leads to it. Make sense? A temple. Just where we're going. Too much of a coincidence, Chaz. I don't trust this person at all. Ah, I knew it. How fortunate. If that's where you're headed, would you allow me to come with you? I'm even more suspicious than I was before. I do have confidence in my skills, but clearly not confidence enough to actually get through the cave. And I don't intend to be a nuisance. We'll see about that. An archaeologist. If there are monsters, the more of us there are, the more advantageous it'll be in a fight against them. That is true, Ren, right up until this person potentially proves to be a massive liability, and then we have to go out of our way to protect them. In that instance, it would be a disadvantage. Okay, I guess it's alright. Thank you very much. I appreciate your kindness. Rune, he's quite a polite person. Huh? Yes. Rune is thinking about something. I think Rune is suspicious of this person, and if Rune is suspicious, that makes me suspicious. Oh, great. Now we've got some strange guy tagging along with us. To be fair, you said it was okay for him to come along, Chaz. Don't blame anyone else. Oh, don't mind me. Chaz, let's hurry to the temple. Yeah. Rune definitely doesn't trust this person. Let's have a look at, the stuff that, Seth can do. Seth is 39, has some quite good equipment, and some pretty good stats. I think he'll be fine near the front of the party, so we'll have, Ren, Chaz, Seth, and then Rika. It's the first time Rika's not been in the front line for quite a while. In fact, it may be the first time that she's not been in the front line at all. Let's see how good Seth is. We'll have you attack here, we'll have you attack the Shrieker, we'll have you attack the Shrieker. You're going to attack here, and I'll have you use a Hewn, because why not? We'll see how devastating these foes are. Not very is the answer. Not very at all. Nope, these foes are pretty easy, especially with that area of effect weapon. We're not going to be getting rid of that ever. Okay, now it's only 1 Junior Ooze and 3 Shriekers. We should be able to deal with these quite safely. Attack, 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 and a Hewn. I don't think you even got the first one off. And that is not sufficient to kill them. Aha! These can be affected by the, that ability, which is good. I actually feel like equipping the Silver Tusk again. Chaz gained a level up, which is good. No abilities, that's to be expected. We will equip the Tusk once more. There is a chance that we will find foes that can be affected by it. Let's keep exploring, shall we? We haven't used any of Seth's skills yet. I'll have a look at them when we get into another fight. Anything over here? The answer is yes! There is a Soul Dew. Pretty good. Very expensive. Okay. Ooh, a surprise attack. A good opportunity to test out what you can do. Okay. Instantly, alarm bells are going off in my mind because that's the death spell. That is Shadow and Corrosion. All of those sound pretty sinister. Let's see what Shadow does. We'll have you attack, and we'll just have you attack as well, because chances are these foes are not going to last very long. Shadow? That lowers agility. Right, that's not very useful. And there's only one of them left, so we can quite easily take care of these. Let's not use Shadow again, shall we? Shadow was kind of useless. Victory is ours. Rune gained a level up. Excellent. And more hit points. So let us leave and see where else we can find. Okay, you're going to go over here, and anywhere over here. Ah, there's somewhere we can go over there, but how are we going to get there? We're probably going to have to work our way around. We definitely want more loot, that's for sure. Hewn? Went off first. Ooh, that actually did quite a lot of damage. Against organic foes, it's quite dangerous. Good. To be fair, we've had it used against us a few times, so I should already know that. We're going to have to use one of your other abilities, like Corrosion, Seth. Oh my, you guys are so strong. You must have felled many a monster by now. Huh? Well, not really. I'm embarrassed. Okay, there's definitely something going on here. Definitely something going on. Also, loot! A moon dew! Marvellous. Let's keep looking around and find another junior ooze and some shriekers. We can deal with shriekers. Actually, let's use your corrosion ability. It seems pretty useful. So we'll have you attack here and a hewn. Let's see how devastating it is. You may not get an opportunity to use it though. The answer is... that's really powerful. Okay, you should use more of your abilities, Seth. Also, I'm really concerned about the fact that you have absolutely no technical points. Every single person that we've had in our party, apart from androids, has had technical points, and you are the only person that doesn't have them. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes you wonder. 142... 36. This should probably finish this off. Oh, and it did. This does not surprise me at all. Anything over here? Loot? But there's an encounter first. 2 junior oozes, which are pretty much a formality. One of them's gone. You're pretty strong. Excellent. Not much experience, though. A Stardew. Even better. We're getting lots of really good loot. Ooh, it's one of you. Okay, time to flare, time to crosscut. Yep. And I feel like the death spell might be a good one to try out, just because it may be good. 127. 200 odd. Barely any damage. And the foe is just gone. Okay. That's pretty good. I'm really concerned as to how you're able to be so powerful. There are many questions, and I don't think I'm going to get any answers. There we go, and a little bit of healing. We're good to go now. Let's keep going, shall we? We could probably actually walk all the way down. 3 damage, 19 damage. Not even that was concerning. Right, well, we might as well just have you use corrosion and finish off the fight, because let's face it, you're going to finish off the fight. There we go. And that's a hit there. And is that it? That's it now. Brilliant. Rika gained a level up. And no abilities. There is a point where you stop gaining abilities. I don't know what level that is. Also, I'm not surprised that did practically nothing, because let's face it, you're junior oozes and you're not that dangerous. So not dangerous that Ren can kill you with that weapon. That weapon's really not that powerful. You're a little bit hurt though. I think a Girez will certainly suit. There we go. And let's move on. We need to find more places that we can go, more enemies that we can kill, with our definitely not suspicious friend, who is totally suspicious, by the way. Really suspicious, really powerful for an archaeologist. 154. That's 3 of them gone. And that's pretty much you gone as well. I think all of them would have been killed by that. Also, not much money being gained from any of this. Anything down here? There are stairs. We could use those. A fire breath will not be effective against Ren. No, it won't be effective against Ren. It's less effective against Seth, though. Is that just coincidence, or is there something that the game's trying to tell me with that? It's probably something the game's trying to tell me, in a not-so-subtle manner. You're gone. Good. And the rest of you are going to be gone very soon. Fire breath on Chaz. See, that's 45 damage to Chaz there. Seth only took 12. Okay. More healing? Maybe. Actually, I think we're okay for healing. Anything down here? Only some junior oozes and a shrieker. We can deal with all of these. Might as well have you use Mind Blast and see what that does. Probably something horrendously powerful. Let's find out. Oh wait, 3 of them are dead. I don't know what that does. Maybe it prevents them from doing anything, but either way, there's nothing down here, so it wasn't worth going this way. For flame newts though, we want to take care of these quite quickly. An air slash and a corrosion. Why not, eh? No reason not to. And a hew. There we go. This should be... Ooh, one of them missed. And they do have a fair bit of health. But the corrosion should take care of everything. Apart from you. Which this will take care of. There we go. Victory is ours. And a fair amount of money. We could go up those stairs. I don't know if we want to go up those stairs. I do feel like we're missing out on things, like we're going through here too quickly. But then again, we are quite high level. If anything, this place going, hey, look at you easily trounce your way through, that could be a sign of, look how far you've come. To be fair, it could also be a sign of, hey, false sense of security. I'm very much keeping that in mind. Okay, that is a fair amount of experience. Up the stairs we go. Anything over here? The answer is... no, nothing. So, here was useless. Let us do a bit of healing. Rika can do the healing. Seth needs a bit of healing. And Rika needs a bit of healing. And if Seth turns on us at the very place where we find the aero-prism, it will be a very short fight. Unless Seth suddenly gains a lot more health and becomes a lot more dangerous, that is a possibility. Okay, let's deal with you. We still have a lot of air slashes, but then again we have even more corrosions. We might as well just use them. And Hewn. Hewn is the surprise hit of these encounters. I don't know why I haven't been using it all this time. Probably because I didn't know how effective it would be. Nothing there. Maybe down here is the way we need to go. Over here is... ah, one of these. We can take care of you. We have 20 flares. I'm sure we'll be fine. A crosscut, we do have 12 of them. A death spell, that's probably just going to finish you off immediately, and we'll use a Nawat, because why not? 125, 212, dead. Makes me wonder why I did all the other moves if that would have just killed it, but then again it might have missed. But that was splendid. I would love to have that kind of strength. This is the result of many hours of training. You can become strong too if you put effort into it. Training. Interesting. When did you ever do any training, Chaz? Shh. Don't show up, Chaz. He's trying to sound awesome. There's nothing over here. Fair enough. Hello, how are you? We're going to, just, I think, have an attack here, a death spell, an attack, and an attack. Because, let's face it, the death spell is probably going to work. Yes, it did! It's almost like it's always going to work. You don't really need to train, Seth. You have all of these awesome abilities. And I mean awesome abilities. Here is a junior ooze and 2 shriekers. We can take care of these, no problem. With corrosion. Because why not? A Gigerer as well, just in case. Why not throw that in? That one's gone. And you're gone. Victory is ours. More money, more experience. We finally made it to the temple. This is all thanks to you. There may be monsters still. Please, let me come with you a little while longer. Oh, well, alright. I wonder why he's so specifically mentioning that. Okay, I'm very concerned that there is going to be a boss fight soon, and so I'm going to heal everyone. I don't want to get caught off guard here. And I'm going to equip Ren with this weapon. It's a really good weapon. So let us go into this temple. The Soldier's Temple. There's only an aero-prism in here, I hope. And then a monster appears and goes, "Ha-ha! I will steal this!" And it's like, really? Zeo's servant even now? The aero-prism is procured. We did it! It's the aero-prism! But how is it going to show us the way to Rykros? Gee, I don't know. You're sure a big help. You don't remember how it's going to show you? I'm sure it was used in a very particular way before. Ah! Wow, it's blindingly bright! Oh, how observant. Are you being sarcastic? I think you are. Hold the aero-prism up to the sky. What's going on? Magical beams! That's what's going on. How beautiful! Rykros is at the end of the light, but that's beyond the skies. I will calculate the direction immediately. Uh-oh. Seth, what's wrong? I think that's the end of Seth. Ah! Seth? Nope, Dark Force! It's not Seth. Indeed. That figure couldn't be. Dark Force? Yep. Third time's the charm, eh, Dark Force? It can't be. Does this mean that Dark Force has been masquerading as a human? That evil-minded monster! Can Dark Force also evolve? Dark Force seems to have been taking on progressively more advanced forms. That said, Seth seems to have been rather surprised at becoming Dark Force, so I wonder how much of Seth actually was a different person and how much of it was just Dark Force. Whether it evolves or not, here it comes! We have no choice. Let's go! Oh dear! The third form of Dark Force, and there's only 4 of us. Right. Let us use Barrier. Let us have you use, I think Crosscut might be a good idea. And I think you using, let's see, Sana is a good idea. And you using, where is your ability here? Ephes. We have a lot of Ephes. Time to use it. Okay, the timing was wrong there. We have to have Rune go first. But still, Barrier is up, which is good. Ephes does deal a lot of damage, 340. Oh! Well, that's not good. Rune is out of the picture. Okay, let's think about what we're going to do here, which basically involves, oh dear, that was bad. What do we have? Do we have a Soul Dew? A Soul Dew would indeed restore Rune, I believe, to full vitality. That is what we need right now. We need that. We also need you to use Deban. Deban went first, which is bad, because that means Rune won't have it. But that is 289 damage. Welcome back, Rune. Mind Blaster did a fair amount because 2 people are currently asleep. That's not good. What do we want to do? We want to have you use a Flare. And we want to have you use Deban again, because Rune currently doesn't have it. 180. Now Rune is better defended. That's a lot of damage. But everyone woke up, which is good. Right, let's start actually dealing some damage, shall we? I think a Burst Rocket might be a good idea. I think you using a Ray Blade might be a good idea. I think you using a Double Slash? Then again, that was a lot of damage that got dealt there. We could have you use Gissar. Gissar might actually be a good idea. And I think an Ephes. We need to see what we could do about dealing with Dark Force again. You're really persistent, aren't you? Also, your form is very humanoid this time round. Oh, 85. That is quite a nasty ability. Right. We want to use Flare, I think. Actually, let's just try an attack and see how good that is. Another Ray Blade. I think another, No, I think you were the only one that was hit, so a Girez is probably fine enough. And another Ephis. We have a lot of firepower, so that's just as effective as the Burst Rocket. Might as well just have you attack. Then again, Flare might be better. Ooh, 92! You're doing a lot of single-target attacks, which I appreciate, because single-target attacks are easy to heal. Apart from the one that not runes straight out. I don't want you to keep doing that. Also, just keep healing, because though you're not dealing a lot of damage, it's better that you stay alive. There we go. Flare, 175. You're quite fast. Very fast, but that's a lot of damage. Corrosion again. I think it is time to have a round of healing. Recover. You can keep attacking, though. Rayblade. I think another Girez is a really good idea. About 100 it will heal. That's pretty good. No. That's, I want Gisar, not Girez. My mistake. It does take a lot of technical points, but we need to keep everyone healed. We'll use Stardew's if we need to. Another Ephis. Be healed, Ren! This is likely far more difficult than the last encounter we had with Dark Force because we don't have Kyra. Kyra certainly made it a fair bit simpler. Also, we are taking a lot of damage really quickly. A lot of damage. Okay, we don't have that anymore. But we do have Nathu, and that is probably what we should use. Also, I think another Gisar is a fine idea. Or we could use a Stardew. I think a Stardew might actually be better. We'll use that. Saves our technical points a little bit. Also, another Ephis. We do have a lot of them. 177. Be healed! We can buy another one. 300 odd damage. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, Ren, that hurt. But we should be okay. I think this fight is pretty much under control. Okay, we'll have you use a double slash because we actually have a round where you don't need healing. We don't have any more Ephis though. I think maybe a Nawat might be a good idea. We'll try that. There we go. Full health and 206. Also, not very surprising that the person that suspiciously appeared and wanted to help and had lots of really unusual abilities turned out to be Dark Force. I knew something was up, I just didn't know what. Okay, Flare, Nathu. I think we want to use a, maybe a Gisar might be a good idea. I know it's a little overkill and we're probably overhealing, but I'd rather overheal than underheal. 177. Hopefully this is the last time we'll encounter... Oh! That was bad, because we didn't get to do any healing. Right, okay. Flare, and fortunately, we have things that can heal the team. Namely those Stardews that we bought. Let's use one. Good thing I bought those items. Overkill maybe, but it was worth it because that would have took Rykros straight out of the fight. Flare. How many more Nathus do we have? Loads of them. A Girez on yourself. And another Nawat. I think we've got this. Though I may be speaking too soon. I may be letting overconfidence speak for me. Oh, another hit to Rykros. That is actually a weaker ability than I've seen than the abilities that Dark Force had before, because Dark Force generally hit everybody. Having just an attack that hits one person, okay, it's really good when it hits Rune, but it's not really good otherwise. Let's keep going. A steady amount of damage, dealing about 500-600 damage every round. You can't last for much longer. Okay, that's on Ren. We'll have you recover, and we'll just keep doing what we've been doing. You could even use a double slash right now for a little more damage. Marvellous. That does counteract the damage that Ren is not dealing. Actually deals a bit more. Nathu? Nawat? You're gone! Ha ha! So long, Dark Force! Maybe you should take the hint that you can't defeat us. Maybe. Victory is ours. That's a lot of experience. Ren gained a level up. Chaz gained a level up. This is becoming a sticky situation. You're telling me? Chaz, we've got to hurry to Rykros. Huh? I bet the followers of the Darkness are already aware of the way to Rykros through Dark Force. They're probably on their way there even as we speak. You mean they were spying on us? Rykros, the only thing certain is the direction in which it is located. But no doubt there is something there that they can't afford to let us have. So we better get that something. We'll have to hurry, otherwise they'll beat us to it. I have the direction of Rykros stored in memory, but the light is now extending far beyond the sky. We'll just have to head toward it in the Landale. Alright, let's return to the spaceport. We've got to hurry. We'll go there next time. For when we come back, folks, we're going to do a little bit of buying and selling. Mainly we're going to be buying more potions, because I get the feeling we'll need them. And when we come back, folks, Seth joined the party, and is gone. Record, I think, in this game for the shortest time a party member has been in the team, because Seth was Dark Force. Because of course Dark Force had to appear one more time. But Dark Force is gone. Again. And hopefully Dark Force will never appear again. Oh, who am I kidding? Dark Force is going to appear again. It's inevitable. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.